Well, for me, parkour and buildering are pretty much the same thing. Like, I mean, I don't really, in my mind, I don't really label it buildering and label it. Like, I don't say to myself, I might go do a bit of buildering today. I literally just, I go out and I look for challenging, fun movements to do. And I think just because I've been doing this type of stuff for so long, I notice a lot of these type of challenges and these type of movements. But it's got to the point where I don't really need to specifically identify which one I'm doing today or whatever like that. But I would say doing parkour has helped me a lot with my climbing, because it's given me a slightly different style to what I would have had I been a pure rock climber, because I've got a different skill set to some of them, I think, which is more specific to building, like as I was saying before, with mobility and finding these new weird positions that you wouldn't really find on a rock actually that often.
So parkour and buildering kind of got the same roots, obviously, but they differ. I mean, climbing and buildering form part of parkour, but when you're out training, the emphasis and the focus is quite different. The training mentality is quite different. Parkour has its very serious side of being, very much a warrior spirit. Whereas I guess with buildering, it's quite playful. Heading out and finding stuff to climb. You don't have a focus of what to do that day or what to achieve or work on any specific techniques. It's about heading out and finding stuff to do, repeating old problems, finding new ones. On the right hand side, if you look at the top, there's the first brick down. Underneath the first brick down on the corner, there's cement missing, and that's how you reach.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being too hard though. I guess we'll find out.
The similarities between parkour and buildering are, well, the main thing is that you're using your body to move across obstacles, and a climb is an obstacle. So for me, they are the same thing. But if you were, let's say you were a pure builder, you'd probably be the type of person I was talking about before, who'd be more inclined to conquering a climb and then moving on. If you come from the parkour mindset, you'd probably be more inclined towards training to be able to do these climbs every time. And being able to overcome this obstacle whenever you need to do it, because that's kind of the goal of parkour, is being able to move whenever you need to be able to move. So I suppose for me they're the same, but if you're just a pure builder, then it's only the climbing element, and the philosophy is slightly different.
It's quite fun taking really good parkour practitioners out climbing, because I train with guys who train like Olympic level athletes. They've got training programs. They're training 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, and they're infinitely stronger than me and way more powerful and have incredible coordination, can do all these jumps and flips and whatever. And then you try and ask them to climb something and they're absolutely useless. It's amazing to watch them turn into these sort of awkward, gangly, pathetic creatures as they try and climb up stuff that I find really, really easy. So it's good fun. Parkour generally will give you a good basis, but you've got to know how opposing forces work and how that works in relation to your body as well. So just knowing how to balance sometimes can be quite unique to climbing, that you won't get that through training parkour, and they will pick it up really quickly once they start to learn, but seeing them initially can be quite amusing.
A lot of climbers they'll find a route that they're drawn to, and they'll maybe train up for it, practice the moves, think of the moves in their head, and then eventually they'll do the route, and then they'll go, cool, done it, I've conquered that climb. In parkour, most people who I've spoke to anyway, and me as well, will be trying to master the movements that they do. They're not trying to just tick it off a list and then do it. They want to be able to do it every time comfortably, so that they can use it in any situation they want. I'd say there's probably most people who do buildering, I think, have the climbing attitude, because they haven't really come from parkour, and they're basically interested in, they see a route and they'd like to overcome that, and once they've done that, they're happy with themselves and they can move on. Whereas I find myself, I still think of it a bit like parkour. I'd like to be able to do that climb every single time. consistently, so that if I need to do that climb, I can just do it whenever I want without fear, without any challenge to myself. So yeah, I like to master things, but some people don't really bother.